your mind, it's okay. Off your mind, what you sound like me.
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk through to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Ingo torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we loud, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. And in the touchlight every corner, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai. Them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle sote they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Sure. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. See them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun diary Politico, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day, then they take money in bulk. Woman picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say, make we no talk. But thank God say, Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you loud, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo. My people make you shout, oh, yo, yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo, yo.
Hello there. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning to you from wherever you are watching from. This is Maiyegun live. Thank you so much for joining me. And before you settled in completely, yeah, you can give me that thumb up under this video before you go on, right? And you can share the video too. You know, just click share. And then if you are using your phone to watch, just click share and, you know, transfer to all the platforms you have you are active on: Twitter, Facebook, you know, everywhere, including WhatsApp too. Tonight I'm just going to talk for a few minutes, and I'm going to open the line because many of you are already following what is going on, especially in the eastern part of Nigeria, Imo State in particular. Okay, so you have the floor, you have the opportunity of sending out your own message, adding your own voice, expressing your own views. But I'll open the floor. Again, to every one of you who has downloaded the SendWave app, use the use the Politico, what do you call it, promo code. Thank you, because I've received a report that many of you have indeed downloaded the app. The link is under this video. You can use that. Okay, I'll tell you more later. The news of the killings of the commander and the 6 others of ESN, which is being reported as a victory for the security forces in Nigeria, the Nigerian military. The pointers have proved to everybody that it wasn't a battle. It was in fact a murder committed by the Nigerian authority. Same thing that led, or let me say reignited, the struggle for Biafra. The same silent killings, trump up charges, cover up, and so many other things that they are doing secretly are now being brought to the open. In order to make it look legal, they decide to drive the narrative in their Nigerian media. When you go and when you open their newspapers in Nigeria right now, a local reader considers and believes that the IPOB members are not different from the Boko Haram. They're not different from the ISWAP and the bandits, because the Nigerian government continue to dish out lies to cover up their state-sponsored murderous genocide. How could you suddenly come up to kill these people? Let us analyze that. They are members of ESN. They are not secret society. They are known members of the society. People knows them in the communities. So they are not faceless, because they are not terrorists. The politicians in Imo State, especially the eastern politicians, in their conspiracy to cover up the ongoing killings of the Igbos in Igbo land, the attack, the invasion of different communities that are being hidden until they can no longer hide it. Look at what happened in Ebonyi. Look at what happened in Enugu. And look at what is happening in Imo State. The politicians, in order for them to gaslight the IPOB members and the ESN members, they organized a criminal event where they staged a prison break on federal prison, federal property. They destroyed the property, burnt everything down, and they blamed the ESN for it. But within 24 hours, they changed their stories. That no, it wasn't the ESN anymore. It was, in fact, some politicians in Imo State. Immediately they said that. Did you hear anything after that? Of course not, because that won't suit their narratives anymore. The politicians who broke into the federal prison in Owerri, the ones they blame the IPOB members for, the one the police IG of Nigeria then said was carried out by the IPOB members. Now, when they changed the statement 24 hours later, we never heard back from them. Who are those who carried out the attacks? Who are those who sponsored them? And what happened to that investigation is dead. Another attack happened where the house of the governor got attacked, and immediately they blamed the ESN for it as well. Then, with that, for more than 2 hours, that those who burned down the house and shot and killed the security aide of the governor in his house, they were not apprehended. They were not confronted in that building. There was no emergency or panic button to alert the other security post that the house of the governor has been attacked. No, because it was staged. Whatever the intention, people that can go into the prison to break open the prison, knowing the danger of releasing those who are already convicted criminals for their crimes, knowing the danger, they care less. They broke the prison anyway, and they were looking to blame it on the ESN. That didn't happen. Now, they burned down the governor's house. There was no confrontation or shootout to stop those who attacked the governor's house or who burned down the governor's house. 6-7 hours later, the Nigerian police displayed the body of a consul, a well-known IPOB member in Owerri, a well-known ESN member in Imo State. He is the commander. He is not a terrorist. He lives with the people. They know him, but they trailed him. There was no gun battle. There was no shootout. It was a simple assassination of these targeted people. And ask yourself, can we please find out why they were killed? Were they killed simply because they are ESN members, IPOB members? Were they killed because they were investigated and found guilty of burning down the house of the governor? What exactly is the crime they committed? There was no shootout. Don't let them tell you otherwise, okay? There was no shootout. That was why they only displayed the body of a consul, and I'm not going to help them share that image. The purpose of sharing that image was to demoralize people. Tell every one of you that we will kill you if you dare us. If we don't kill you using the terrorists we have unleashed, we will kill you through the uniformed terrorists. When they killed them, after they rounded them up in their own private locations, they brought them in a place, they executed them, they strangulated the consul. I don't know, they said probably because they couldn't penetrate his body. The body they displayed, there was no gunshot wound. There is no gunshot or anything anywhere. So people concluded that they were murdered, they were strangulated, and they were blamed for what? Which investigation convicted them? What crime did they commit? I mean, that is what Nigeria has become, a killing field. Give a dog a bad name before you hang it, right? And let me tell you why it is so important to continue to explain this to everyone. These guys who are carrying out this murderous campaign in Nigeria, sponsored by the Nigerian government, they have all the resources in the world to convince you, to make you believe every story they put out there. But can you actually believe them? Can you? They have the money, they control the media, but they don't control the social media. That is the 2 steps ahead that we have above them. Now, critical thinking is what we do. And this is what I implore you to join me in looking at. If Nigeria is not a killing field, right? I am from Yoruba land. We are demanding for the same thing the Biafrans are demanding for: self-determination, independence, and their own nation. That's the same thing the Yorubas are demanding for. We have a Sunday Igboho, and we have so many Sunday Igbohos in Yoruba land. Who agrees that Nigeria is no longer working for them? It never worked for our parents. It is not working for us. What is the guarantee that it is going to work for our children? Now that they have added terrorism to the suffering, backwardness, poverty, oppression, depression, frustration, and so many other that has entrapped everybody in the contraption. Do you understand that now? They have added terrorism to it. It didn't work for our forebearers. It didn't work for our own parents. It is not working for us. What is the guarantee that it is going to work for our own children? None. Now, what the Eastern politicians are doing with the IPOB members and the ESN members, demanding for the protection, safety of Biafrans in Biafra, right to go to their farms, without the fear of being killed. These are rights that normally the Constitution, the trashy paper called the Constitution of Nigeria, should guarantee. That is their demand. And they have gaslighted them. They have proscribed them, even when they have committed no crime. There is no court in any part of the world that called them terrorism or convicted them of any act of terrorism. None. But in Nigeria book, they are endangered simply because they are asking for referendum so that they can decide if they will have Biafra or not. This is a very simple demand, okay? Now, the people demanding for that are being killed. And you're asking me, what is my business? When my own people are demanding for the same thing, do you think I should wait for them to be killed, same way they are killing the Biafrans right now, using the Nigerian military, the Nigerian police, using every security agent to harass, to assault, and to kill my own people too, to kill the Yorubas? Fulani terrorists are already killing Yorubas, Abi. We are talking about that, Abi. Now, do you actually think I should also relax since they have not started using the military, or they have not started to the point of burning down our properties, burning down our businesses, the Nigerian military burning down our own houses, simply because they are looking for those who are asking for Oduduwa Republic? Do you think I should wait for that? Or do you think I should just warn my people to stop asking for Oduduwa Republic if they don't want to be killed like Biafrans? Hello. It doesn't matter what you think. The point here is that whatever is happening to the people in the Middle Belt, whatever is happening to the people in the creek of Niger Delta, whatever is happening to the people of Yoruba land and anywhere else, including the Biafrans, which is so paramount as we say, as we speak, yeah, it is just a matter of time before they do the same thing. It is the same playbook. It is the same workbook. If you demand to break Nigeria, if you demand to change the status quo, you are an enemy of whatever faceless terrorist in charge of Nigeria. Therefore, you will be exterminated. How can anybody convict you for a crime that is not a crime? Asking for self-determination or referendum, there are Igbos, of course. There are Biafrans, there are Igbos who don't want to be called Biafrans. They want to be called Nigerians. How do you decide that? You would let them decide. Oh yeah, all of you want to be Nigerians. Oh yeah, vote yes for Nigeria. Vote no to Biafra. Give everybody the ballot. Let them decide. Now, if the majority vote that they want to be part of Nigeria, and then Nnamdi Kanu still insists that, oh, we are going to leave, then you can say you have to go and ask for another referendum. Even if you do referendum and some people vote to remain in Nigeria, which is under how do I describe it? Under an impossibility, not what Nigeria has become. For 51% of Igbo people to vote to remain in Nigeria, if they are given the opportunity of to vote in the referendum to decide if they want to be Biafra or if they want to be Nigeria, you're telling me that? I don't believe you. That is what we are asking them, and that is what they are asking. So even if you vote and 51% say they want to be part of Nigeria, and the 49% who voted for Biafra, if they continue to demand for Biafra, that they want to tell the people who voted that they didn't know what they were doing, you shouldn't still kill them. It is their right. They have been peaceful. They have been resolute. Yes, and they have been consistent. They have never killed anybody. Even when when Nigerian government and their sponsored, agents, when they commit all these crimes and try to put them on the IPOB and the ESN to stick, it never stick. So, how long do you think it's going to take before they will begin to trace Sunday Igboho? Remember, so if Nigeria was safe, if there is equity, justice, and fairness in Nigeria, genuine, not the Kafansha one that they are selling to you, that you have all been struggling all your lives to sell to yourself. Nigeria can be one. Nigeria will be great. Nigeria will be blah, 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 blah. All those you are selling to yourselves. If Nigeria has equity, justice, and fairness, even though people will still demand for their right of self-determination, but maybe it won't be this much. Maybe there won't be Nnamdi Kanu asking for Biafra. Maybe there won't be Sunday Igboho or all the Yorubas asking for Oduduwa Republic if there is equity, fairness, and justice. But you know that is not available in Nigeria. When people decide to discuss it, they said, let us go for restructuring. Let us restructure Nigeria so that every nationality in Nigeria will feel represented and included in the day-to-day running of the country. They will not feel left out. Let's do restructuring. They said no. They even did a national conference where they paid people billions of naira. But the report of the national conference was never implemented because that report says everybody needs to be involved and everybody needs to decide if they want to be part of that country. A referendum, a new constitution, people's constitution. They said no, it's against the North. People said, okay, you know what? Then let us restructure. They said, no, it's against the North. What else do they want? If everything is against the North, then let the North stay on its own. That's the demand, though. So how long do you think it will take then before you will open your phone, you will open the news, and you will read it that they killed one of the Oduduwa Republic campaigner, or they have arrested 400 people? Because that's what they do. All they need is just to give a dog bad name. Since they have the media, since they have all the politicians that will be telling you that asking for self-rule is asking for too much, is a death sentence, and they will be justifying it. And you, if you don't have a critical thinking ability, you are going to believe them. So now tell me, do you think I should wait until they start doing that to Yorubas? Let me tell you another scenario. It is the same playbook. Do you understand? It is the same playbook. In Benue, when they were killing people in Benue again and again and again and again, every day, a PDP political thug called Ghana, he was armed by PDP. He is a regular, just like MC Oluomo of Lagos. So let's say MC Oluomo now disagrees with Tifnumbu after Tifnumbu paid him for years, gave him all the leverage connection. Let's say MC Olueron now run away, is now wanted because he's now in the bad book of APC. That is the story of Ghana in Benue. He was a PDP thug. They've used him to rig election many times. Then APC came in. They were so determined to take Benue, to take all the Middle Belt states, right? And they started the killing, the jihad. And Ghana, who happened to be a PDP thug, right, wanted, because they said he lost favor with the government of Benue. So he became a kidnapper, according to report. So the Nigerian army now said they were looking for him, but they didn't declare him wanted until when he struck a new deal with the PDP, whereby he was allowed back into Benue, and he used the weapons PDP gave to him for years, and his boys, they just went after the Fulani terrorists, and they started killing them and killing them and like all of a sudden, the killings in Benue just disappeared. Have you not noticed? The killings just stopped. Yeah? What the hell? When that happened, the PDP governor, Autumn, decided that, I'm just going to make it legal. I'm going to give Ghana amnesty, because Benue state government, because of their political disagreement, they declared Ghana wanted. Now they decided to bring him back and give him and his boys amnesty. They said he should come and surrender his weapon so that they'll make it look like he's now working with the government to fight the insecurity. The moment the Nigerian army heard the gist, on the day the arrangement was made, everything sorted. Ghana and his boys, they are already on their way. Their weapons have been moved to the venue for display that they have set to do. That arrangement was to bring Ghana out so that he will no longer be living in the hiding. Living in the hiding, right? So that he can come to the public and help them fight the Fulani terrorists. The day Ghana was to appear, or when the convoy of Nigeria Police, so the security attached to the government house, they were bringing Ghana on their way to the venue. Nigerian army, they stopped them. So if Ghana has committed any crime, he did not commit any crime against the Nigerian army. Nigerian army did not declare him wanted. But because he is killing Fulani terrorists, it was an opportunity to get him. You know what happened? They stopped them. Despite the fact that the convoy taking him is the convoy of the governor of the state. they just dragged Ghana out and they shot him. They executed him right there. And they took his body. They took the picture. They uploaded the picture. They said, Benue most wanted terrorist is killed. It was to Towns Autumn, the governor of Benue, that do you think you have found a savior, Abi? You are mad. Sunday Igboho, historically, has been a PDP member too, right? He's fought many, many wars for them until these Fulani terrorists came and they started killing his own people, started killing people in Ibarapa, Okeogun, Ayete, and so many other areas there, Ifelodun and Co. 4 local government areas in Oyo State became the hotspot of kidnappings, ransom payments, raping of women, kidnapping of children, raping of little girls, killing of farmers and all of that. That became the hotspot. And Sunday Igboho decided to go after them to defend his own people from these ravaging terrorists. Do you know what happened? The Nigerian police invited him to come to Abuja. Same thing they did in Oja Odon, in Ogun State, when the Fulani terrorists and their cows were rejected. They were rejected and ejected from those areas of Yewa North local government area of Ogun State. You know what happened after that? The military soldiers from Alamala barracks in Abeokuta, they mobilized. They went to those villages. They called out those farmers, those young men and women who stopped the terrorists, the Fulani terrorists from grazing on their farms. They beat them up and beat them up, and they warned them never to tell the public about it. You know the story, Abi. And after that, what happened? The terrorists went back to the village. They killed and displaced many of them. Those villages are now ghost towns. These are the antecedents. So if they wake up one day and they tell you that Sunday Igboho is a terrorist, they will use all the media. They will do everything to convince you. You will begin to ask yourself that it's true. All they need to do is that they should just kill some prominent politicians in Yoruba land. They will use their own unknown gunmen. Same unknown gunmen they unleashed on the people of the eastern part of Nigeria, because they needed to hide the insecurity. Since the ESN members will not stay in the city, nobody has reported that ESN members harasses them. Nobody has reported that ESN member assaulted them. Nobody has reported that ESN member extorts them of any money, or any IPOB member collected money from anybody, harasses them anything, or mounted any roadblock anywhere. The only people who have been harassing, assaulting, and extorting the Igbo people, the Biafran people in the eastern Nigeria, they have been the Nigeria police, the Nigeria military. They have all manner of checkpoints scattered all over the east as we speak. But all those checkpoints are now gone, because they have now turned all those checkpoints, the people manning those checkpoints, they have turned them to unknown gunmen. So that every day when they burn police station, every day when they kill policemen, they will say it is the ESN doing it. So how long do you think they will just have to do that in Yoruba land? All they have to do is just kill some Yoruba politicians, kill some people, right? Burn down some police stations. And at the same time, they will say Sunday Igboho is sponsoring it. Sunday Igboho is burning places. Oh, they are doing this and that. And so many gullible Yorubas, they will buy it. You won't buy it, would you? I don't think any of my friends will buy that. I don't want that to happen before I keep you all alerted. What they are doing in the East, the only thing we have to do to help them is that we should continue to tell the world. When we continue to tell the rest of the world about what they are doing, we can put the faces, the names of those behind it. We can put their names and faces behind those crimes. If they think they can hold Nigeria together to protect themselves for so long, the only thing that can protect them is death. If they are dead, when Nigeria is finally crushed. Now, I'm going to open the line. I am saying this tonight. This is my own view, my personal view. And I know that I'm not alone. Many of you will actually reason along that line. If you say you engage ESN in any battle, how come that the ESN we know, the weapons you displayed, they are obviously not from them. Because when you display ammunitions and the live ammunitions, you should also display the weapons that they used in dispensing them. That's a long shot. Another lie that within the next 24, 48 hours, many of you will agree that they killed those people. Those people did not commit any crime. The only crime they committed is because they are Igbos, they are Biafrans, and they are not ashamed of it. Do you get that now? I have a first caller. Hello. Hello, sir. Your name and where you are calling from?
I'm Femi from Spain.
Femi from Spain. You have the floor, sir.
I'm Femi from Spain, Maiyegun.
I can hear you clearly. You are live. You have 2 minutes, please. Let's manage the time, sir. Yeah, go on.
Please, I really love your program.
Thank you.
One thing I like, the name you are giving all those armed robbers. I really love it. I just want to advise you.
Yes.
It's better you should be doing comedy too, because I love the name you are giving them.
Okay.
And the worst part of it, I stay in the north, and I know how those people the thing doesn't start today.
I know.
It started so long, but thank God for somebody like you. You brought their yash out for Nigerians to see and for the whole world to see. Please continue doing your work. God will bless you.
Amen.
And for the Muslim, please, I want you to be to specific about those people. There's some Muslim in the south that they are very good. They are very, very good. But those ones that they are in the north, they don't want to change. And please just be telling the world so that they will know they have big skeleton in their cupboard. And now we are going our way. Ododoa is going and Biafra is going. Either they like it or not.
I believe.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. Femi from Spain. I have another caller. Hello. Hello there.
Thank you so much, sir. Femi from Spain. I have another caller. Hello.
I think you should listen to the phone, not the broadcast, please.
Yeah,
and if you can turn off the broadcast, the volume, please do.
Yeah. Maiyegun, hello, how are you doing, Maiyegun?
I am very well, sir. Your name and where you're calling from? We are going to have a problem. I'm sorry. See, let me say this again, right? When you are calling in, please listen to the phone, not the broadcast. If you are saying a word into your phone, then you are waiting on the broadcast to repeat that word. That means you are just wasting my time. Please. Listen to your phone. Once your call is picked, please. Hello.
Hello. Good evening, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir. Good evening. Your name and where you're calling from?
I'm Silva. I'm calling from France, Maiyegun. Thank you for your good work. I really appreciate what you are doing.
Thank you so much.
God bless you.
Amen.
But the quick one I want to drop here. Maiyegun, for my own, let me just be honest. Do you think Buhari is our problem? Or the Northerners is our problem? I don't think so. The problem we have, Maiyegun,
yes, sir,
is just that those our leaders from South, from Southeast, from the Eastern part, from the Yoruba land, from the Edo land, from Calabar, they are the people selling out to this Fulani way. You can't tell me Buhari is the only problem we have with these Northerners. No, Maiyegun, let's be honest. You don't see.
I agree with
man,
you.
You don't see this man, this Yoruba elder man, this acting leader of Aferi Peri. He speaks the truth. You don't hear him when he speaks. He speaks the truth. It's not Buhari, the Northerners is our problem. Our problem is our governor from Edo to Yoruba to East to Calabar to everywhere. They are our problem, Maiyegun. And if we want to start our problem, we have to start from home.
That's right.
Not Buhari, no, leave Buhari alone. Let's deal with who's the man that what they call it, that he got the governor. And he's so cut out by those Igbo people supporting him. And those Igbo people who call themselves Ohanese who support Buhari, let's use them as a scapegoat. And if Buhari alone, Buhari is not our problem. Our people have sold us out. This is my contribution.
Thank you so much, Silva.
I'm really angry.
We all are. We should all be. And thank you so much again, Silva. That's Silva there. I have another caller. I hope I got that. Hello.
Yeah, good evening, my dear brother.
Good evening, sir.
I am actually phoning from London.
Class. Your name, sir?
Tola by name.
Tola.
Tola by name.
You are live now.
Yes. Yes. I'm phoning you because the issue of the media and how it's being used to misinform most of our friends, even though we are here in the UK feeling the same way with the same energy as we feel. I think we need to take that into consideration when really trying to express their level of understanding of what is going on in their neighborhood, in the domestic environment they are in. Many don't understand.
They don't have access to right info.
There is a lot of trouble in Nigeria. We love Nigeria. We love the people. There's a lot of extreme stupidity. Extreme stupidity that makes people think that if you rise up against the government, you should either be arrested or be killed. And there's most of our friends who are so brilliant guys that we've grown up with. I'm almost 55.
Wow.
I'm almost 54.
Wow.
And I am telling you this. I'm still young as well at heart.
You should.
I'm telling you this. Most of these guys are brilliant, but the system in Nigeria have made them into subjects of their environment. And even though we love our people, we see them, shit is gonna happen. But
they cannot be held down for too long. I mean, I don't think for too long anymore.
And we pray that things can. I don't know how someone was writing in your thing there, whereby they said those who prevent peaceful change will create will make violent change inevitable.
That is right.
Why do we have to be violently? Why is it not possible for us to just live like normal people and agree with differences? It is possible. I am so sorry to see different deaths, but unfortunately, Nigeria is already experiencing too many deaths for many countries in the world to see that a war is different from what is already going on. I pray for the souls of all the dead and the souls and for God to protect all those who are dead. That's my prayer.
Thank you so much,
really
sir.
Pray for that.
Thank you very much for your contribution tonight. Yeah, it's been a pleasure.
I'm very grateful.
Thank you, sir. Let me take this other call. We have a long night, I believe. Hello.
Hello. Good evening, my brother.
Good evening,
Maiyegun
sir. Yes, sir.
How's it going on your side?
Well, I'm pushing it. I'm still alive. Your name and where you're calling from, sir?
This is Tunji from London.
Tunji from London, sir.
I just want to make a contribution regarding a couple of guys that have already spoken and given their opinion.
Beautiful.
You see, my opinion on this matter is the guy said governor is our problem. I will tell you what our problems are.
Please.
We have the military and the police or whatever they call themselves. The governor do not have any power to fight more than one person. They have, the governor is just one person.
That's right.
But who is really the obstacle? The obstacle is our problem. If we can get this military on our side, who are these people? They're finished. They're gone. Look at the Egypt. What happened in Egypt and what happened in Libya? You know, if you can get this military on our side, Buhari has no power. So if you are deciding, Buhari is our problem, the government, these people don't have a power. The power ends with the military. The power starts with the military and ends with the military. We need to get them on our side. If you can get them on our side, everything is done.
Thank
you. That's all I've got to say, my brother.
Thank you so much, TJ. Thank you, sir. I will. Thank you so much for the support as well. Yeah, that's a good one. From TJ, London. Hello, sir. Hello.
Hello.
Hello there. Your name and where you are calling from?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun.
How are you, sir? You're live.
I'm good, thank you. I'm so delighted I was able to get through to you, Maiyegun.
I'm happy to speak to you right now too.
And I'm actually is my first time calling in.
Thank
but I religiously follow you.
Lovely. Thank you.
My name is Ikemba Ezenwa Chimezde, calling from Canada.
Ikemba. That's a very powerful one there.
Yes, sir.
You have the floor, sir.
And I want to agree with the second to the last caller that our problem, in as much as we're having problem with the Fulani terrorist headsmen, but our major problem are the governors of the southeastern Nigeria. Because, you know, like with all you've been explaining, I still find it incomprehensible. Like, you know, I'm short of words, to be honest. I find it incomprehensible how people who are the hem of affairs in eastern Nigeria will be the ones sponsoring the death, colluding with their enemies to murder their own sons and daughters in cold blood.
It's a shame.
For crying out loud, what is their crime? What is their crime, Maiyegun? You know, sometimes I think about this, really, honestly speaking, I can't make anything out of it. What is their crime? That you should not destroy the crops in their farmland? That they are not willing to seed the ancestral land they've been living in for thousands of years? What is their crime? That is what I keep asking. What is their crime?
It's a shame.
But it's you know, it's so despicable. Like, are they still humans, or really? I can't. To be honest with you, I'm short of words. But there is one thing that I've known from the little time that I spent on this planet Earth. My grandfather used to tell me that if you're doing good, you should keep doing good. But if you're an evil person, you should repent and turn around. Or else the evil you're cooking will consume you. Those governors are digging their own graves by themselves.
That is the word I've been looking for.
They
will
busy.
be consumed.
They are actively digging their own grave. And tomorrow the press, the so-called press, will look for those they're going to blame. Because I tell you, if you kill my own, I don't even know how to put it. I'm in Canada here, but every day I kind of like feel like I want to go home. I want to go fight. I want to go fight for my people. Even if I die, because what's the point of living? What is the point of living? How many more deaths is enough? How many more do they need to shed?
How many more?
Before they listen to their own people, their own children, their own sons and daughters. I don't know, Maiyegun. That's what I have to say. But
thank you so much. Thank you so much for that emotional presentation. I felt it, and I believe most of my listeners also felt that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You have a good one.
You too, sir.
I have another caller. Sorry. Hello.
Hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir. I'm very well. How are you?
Not too bad, sir. Thanks for the good work, man.
Thanks, man. Your name, sir, and where you're calling from?
Olu from Stoke-on-Trent.
Oh, class, Olu. You have the floor.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. What I would just want to chip in is this. Dave, we cannot see Nigeria. When you used to say yourself that when Nigeria happens to you, that is when you know the murderous nature of that country. They haven't just started killing people. They've been killing for so long. You know, so it's not new. We need a strategy. you know, these our people like Kanu, like like all these people. They need to put the head together. We need something. You know, when Egyptians came out, you know, when Egyptians came out, you know, when the Turkish came out, the military came to their side. They left their ammo tank. They left their guns. They joined in. We need one front to subdue and to bring this to an end. Trust me, if Kanu in his own there, Showore is shouting in Abuja, other people, you know, other notable people are shouting. You are shouting as well. You have your own fans that listen to you. I'm one of them. I listen to you every time. We need one front. One front. And the only thing is people come out en masse. That's the only thing that could help.
And end it. And we not leave the street until it ends.
Yes. We only in Abuja alone, we only need 1 million people on the street sitting down. They'll sit down, and that's it. And that's the end of Buhari. And that's the end of all these people. Thank you very much. I'm not going to
amazing, Olu. Thank you very much for that contribution as well. It's, you know, it's a great one. Thank you, sir. I have another caller here. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Mike.
How are you?
Good evening. Or should I say good morning? It's morning here in India.
Oh, you're phoning in from India, New Delhi, is it?
Yes. No, I'm actually phoning in from UP.
UP.
Not in New Delhi.
That's another area there.
Yes.
Your name there.
Yes.
What's your name?
My name is Paul. I don't know if you remember, I was on one of your shows. We had a Zoom call.
Paul, I think I'm going to have an interesting time. I'm going to let you have about 3 minutes. Don't let me down, okay? Paul, you have the floor.
Okay. I've listened to some of the callers, and if you remember some of my comments when we had the Zoom meeting, then with your fans, I pointed out the fact that really there's this religious divide that has eaten into the minds of every Nigerian. Apart from the political angle, the religious aspect has caused more damage than we can even think of. Many of us don't always look at that particular point. And it is something that is very, 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 very important. That is why, Maiyegun, if you notice in most of your analysis, you find out that anytime they want to crush a particular point, they instantly make it religious. Maybe you have not noticed.
It is true.
They instantly make it religious, whether it is north versus south. Oh, restructuring. Oh, it is because we don't want to disturb the north. Oh, we don't want to, because it's the north. No, it will favor the south. No, they do all those things because they know that. You see, all the gang up of the pastors, the imams, everybody is in the circle with the politicians. They are all working together. It is a circle, and all of them are inside that particular circle. That is why it is always very difficult to. That's why if you notice, we that are outside, the Nigerians outside, it's like we see more than those inside. Apart from, we live in better systems, we live in better environments. But why is it that a Nigerian outside, living abroad, sees and understands the problem more than those inside? Why?
Maybe because of what we are allowed to see.
Their minds and their thinking have been polluted. I said something the other time we had that Zoom meeting. I said, we've gotten to a point where those inside, they don't think like we outside. It's like their brain completely shuts down. Though we can say we don't blame them. You know, they've weaponized poverty. So an hungry man, they say, is an angry man. And I would like to buttress one of the points that one of the callers called, that we Yoruba say kokoro to nje for. If you don't fight the enemies that are within, trust me, you can never defeat the enemies that are outside. We need to focus on the enemies within, because they are eating us from the inside. If you don't concentrate on the enemies within, it will be difficult win the battle that is outside.
Thank you so much, Paul. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. It's been a while. So you stay safe, okay? Have a good one.
Yeah.
I have another caller. Sorry. Hello. Hello, sir.
Hello, Mr. Maiyegun.
Hi there. Your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, good. My name is Yemi Sakabilot.
Yemi.
And
go on, sir.
Sakabilot.
Yes.
And good to get through to you tonight. And we will take it quickly from we on the platform and those who are listening to us everywhere else, that we will need to incite our mind very gently. That is, to prick our mind a little. You see, the trouble we have has not stopped, because back in the days, if we read history, for those who have read it, and I'm sure a lot of us have had it from our grandparents, that African sold Africa. And we today are debating that, and even in denial that our great grandfather did not sell Africa. Right. But the thing is, the jihadists that are in the north or spread everywhere in Nigeria are going to come down to southern part, and they are going to ravage everywhere. And I'm going to take us straight again to the part that says that all of these people, instead of these books to make sure and try and undo the crime their forefathers have committed, they become even more adept in perpetrator in this trouble. You see, we cannot fold our hands. We will not fold our hands. Right. Buhari is a terrorist.
No doubt.
Tinubu is a terrorist. All of them are terrorists. And our forefathers, our fathers, all of them, I say, at 90-something, how then can we not have somebody that is going to pass the baton to? This is the problem we are having. The youth say they want to take over. You said no. You know that. My brother, carry on, please. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Baba. Yeah, he's a good one. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's take another call. Hello. This is usually the problem, the connection. So bad. Okay. Let's see. Hello there, Prince.
Hello, my king.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
I meet you well. I'm fine. I'm very fine. And you?
I'm very well. Thanks for asking. You have the floor too.
Yeah,
thank God for making it.
Yeah, thank you very much. I've been listening to some of the callers who made mention of if the military is on our side or if the governors are on our side. But they forget one thing, that we are fighting to escape so that we can now join Committee of Nations. But there's something we are not getting right. We are not giving them, we are not showing them what they stand to benefit. As it is, as Nigeria is, they are benefiting from Nigeria. That's why I always clamor that the Biafrans and the Oduduwa should form a front. Now the Biafrans have formed a front with the Amazonians. The world, the Committee of Nations want to see what they stand to benefit. So we should go to them with what we have to offer. And then together we can pay the lobbyists that will do this job for us. We are missing the point. The military is so corrupt. I hate when I hear the Nigerian military. It's the most corrupt entity in the world. They are criminals. See how they organize coup after coup. Is that right? We will never get it right with the military. We need to do away with
we should look beyond them.
Look beyond that. We have to start negotiating with the nations. Look, the Yorubas are in Brazil. We can use our Yorubas in Brazil to lobby for us, so that if we have those people behind us, we can now push in the United Nations, and the countries who are ready to listen to us behind closed doors will listen to us and tell us what we can do.
That's right.
They want to see what they have to benefit. We have to go through these back doors. If we are going frontally, they will be killing us, and we'll be going frontally, and the world will be watching. Because as it is today, the world is still benefiting from Nigeria. We have oil, we have other resources they are benefiting from, because Nigeria is an entity. But if we negotiate on the back door and say, look at what you stand to get, these are deals you have to make. The world is a business platform. You don't go there. Then nobody comes to help you because of humanitarian.
No, not these days anymore. No.
Nobody. Even America. So thank you very much. That's my contribution.
Thanks so much, Prince Adebayo. It's been a pleasure. You have a good one, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
So I'm having a great callers tonight. It's like many people are on tonight. It's been a pleasure. Hello.
Hello.
Can you help me turn down the broadcast so that we can hear ourselves, please? That's so loud.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Maiyegun.
Yes, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, from UK.
Okay, from UK. I used to tell people that not everybody in the UK is okay, but I think I have okay in the UK now. So it's the first of its kind. How are you, sir?
I'm good.
You have the floor.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I have to, give you a top hand.
Thanks, man.
You're hitting them, and I must tell you that you are doing us proud. Since 2015, I've been following you, but this is my first time to get you.
Oh, it's a pleasure, man.
You see, a lot of people have said everything they said is good. But there are something going on that people can ask why all this. That country called Nigeria, people never know the reason why that thing was created for the first time. Nobody has ever asked why this thing was made. On this planet Earth, in the whole wide world, Nigeria is the worst thing that ever happened in the history of mankind, because Nigeria is completely caused to black race. When Nigeria was created, they created that thing just to punish the black people. So when people are talking about Nigeria is the worst experiment done on planet Earth.
It's an idea that has expired. I keep telling people, whoever brought that idea, okay, you know what? Let us match these people with that people, create a country, and let's see what that would be like. It was an idea. Now it has expired. It has become a country that is killing our own people now.
Do you know why what is going on now in Nigeria is happening? Is because Nigeria has expired. Nigeria is living in a borrowed time. And that borrowed time they are living on. And that is why all this calamity is happening. Now, listen to me carefully. You know why when people are saying the military is the people that are supposed to help us and do this, do that. No. The military you're talking about, you don't have anybody in military. What we have there, those people wearing uniform, are the foreigners in our own country. If you know Nigeria very well, go back to Nigeria and see the people you're calling your military. If those people are from Nigeria, they are not from Nigeria that you know. That Nigeria that you know.
From UK. Do you know why?
Yes.
That I've asked myself? I know I'm breaking the rules here. Okay, we are extending our time. Okay, but we'll manage it still, right? But you know one thing, I keep asking myself, which normal soldier will carry gun and shoot his own citizen? The same soldier will go through training and swore to protect the citizen, protect country.
Exactly.
That same soldier will turn gun and shoot citizen, and he will not care.
Yes.
Which soldier will do that?
Yes. Okay. Now let me open your eyes. Those people you saw there calling Nigerian military are not Nigerians. That is one.
Yeah.
Bear that in mind. Let listeners pick these points. Those people are not Nigerians. They are Fulanis all over Africa.
Yeah.
They brought them no training. As long you know how to shoot and you're a young man and you have heart to kill. Because remember, they have an agenda. There is something they are coming for. They are coming for jihadists. All these things is what they are coming for in that part of the world. Now, they have emerged their army. That is why our own people that is in army, they don't have, you see, every Fulani
Every Yoruba army army man in Nigeria, there is 1,000 Fulani in one Nigerian army. So now the army that we have, those ones we call our own army, they don't have any mouth. All those ones are the ones parading with uniform. Every month they collect their salary, but they don't know anything going on. So the people that you see in military wearing those things are the terrorists.
In uniform.
This idiot knows these people that we are mentioning now. This Kanu governor, the small one.
Which will be that Erufaya of Kaduna?
Erufaya. Erufaya is the one of the people that went and bargained for these missionaries. But we are here, everybody will come out and start, talking about Nigeria.
I know.
Foreigners are in your country.
Okay, let me take other callers too. It's been a pleasure, right? You and I can be in a room for hours gisting about Nigeria and we'll never get tired. Do you know that?
I'm telling you.
We'll have another opportunity again. Thank you so much. Okay, good one.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys, that I broke the protocol there. Okay seems to be somebody who can make you feel relaxed and you just be into it and you continue to enjoy his vibes and you continue going and going and going. Ah, dear. Hello.
Yeah, hello, Maiyegun.
Hello, sir. I'm very well. Thanks for asking. Your name and where you're calling from?
Well, I'm Stanley. I'm calling from Houston, Texas.
Stanley from Texas, Eastern Texas. That's class. You have the floor, sir.
Yeah, thank you so much. I think I will say I'm blessed. I'm the first. Today's my first day of calling, and I'm very, very lucky to get you.
I actually feel blessed too when I speak to first-time callers. You know one thing? It seems that that's our own establishment of our contacts. Thank you.
Yeah. I'm so glad. I'm so glad to listen to the program. I've been seeing you all this while. I've not really tried to call in, but today I just tried to do the needful, and I'm blessed to have gotten you.
Thank you. Now you have the floor. Add your own view too, sir.
Oh yeah. First and foremost, I want to thank you for the good work.
Thank you.
It's a selfless service, and it's something that a man can do. So it involves a lot.
Thank you.
I pray that God will protect you.
Amen.
My contribution to this thing called Nigeria is that, even the Bible and the Quran, I don't know more about Quran, but I know that the Bible said something in Psalm 11 verse 3, says, foundation destroy, war with the just do. And that is the way to describe Nigeria. I can't build nothing upon nothing. Nigeria is a scam. So when you try to talk about fixing, what are you going to fix? The foundation is faulty. So you can't build upon nothing. So anybody talking about Nigeria, let's come together and talk. At times, it's really sounds very funny to me.
Like we've never been talking, as if to say we've never been talking.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes, it's just crazy. It's just crazy. I stumbled into one program you did with one legal luminary, a respected learned colleague, senior learned colleague I respect so much. I've forgotten his name. One barrister that one Yoruba.
Yeah, barrister Dele Farotimi.
Yeah, I really appreciate him. I share his intelligence. I really admire him. I watched that argument you made with him, and I listened to some of his submissions. I wanted to call in and ask him one simple question, because his point is that he wants us to come together and talk and find a way, instead of talking about self-determination and going separate ways. And my question to that, my senior Leonard friend, he's a Leonard brother. I want to ask him one question. You can only discuss with somebody who wants to discuss. You cannot force discussion on people. Some people have refused to discuss. The man that got in there, Jonathan, and tried to discuss, they jettisoned it. The dead man, unfortunately, the one they brought in there, they refused it. I listened to the former Buhari when he was talking about that constitution. He insisted they should go to National Assembly. Now listen to this. Why was he insisting to take whatever they want to do to National Assembly? Because they already know that they have restructured Nigeria over and over for so many years. And that is the reason why, if you put the whole South together, my brother, that is just the truth. The entire North will still outnumber the whole South when it comes to voting. So what are we discussing? What are we really discussing? So when people make this argument, at times I look at it as somebody hiding something. The truth is this: for me, anybody clamoring for one Nigeria is either a beneficiary of the present situation of Nigeria, or he's intending to benefit from the same system.
That's right.
Because no reasonable person can tell us to sustain. What are you sustaining? The system is already fraudulent from its inception. So what are we talking about? What are we deceiving ourselves?
Thank you so much. Okay.
How are you telling me now? How can your oppressor let you go? In the history of oppression anywhere in the world, no oppressor has willingly let the oppressed go.
No.
It is the oppressors, the oppressed will rise up and say enough is enough. How can the same problem of the system solve the problem? So, okay, let me.
I'm going to stop you. Let us manage our time, sir. Okay. You've already crossed, I know you have a lot to add. I know. Thank you so much. Okay.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
You're so welcome. It's been a pleasure having you too, sir. You have a good one. Okay. Good night, sir. So I have a caller. Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, sir. Your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, my name is Fred. I'm calling from Nigeria.
Oh, so Fred from Nigeria, sir.
Yeah, how are you doing?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm fine. I'm not fine because we need freedom.
No, you have the floor, sir. Please hit the road.
Yeah. Thank you. Please, I would like, before I go on, I would like to say this to the callers. Please, we don't need much explanation anymore as much. We should be giving solution. You understand me? Because we are even the baby in the womb. Understand the problem of Nigeria. Okay? But I don't know the kind of spirit that is holding everybody down, that we cannot reason together at the same time and take action at the same time. I don't really know why. Well, I could believe personally might be money's power that is doing that. But all this, it is so surprising that a country, well, that's why I'm angry. I live here, but I'm angry when somebody is coming and say, I'm a professor in Nigeria. I'm an engineer. I am very angry with them because you cannot be a professor. You'll be fooling. People will be fooling you. You cannot be an engineer. You cannot be a PhD doctor or whatever. You said you are in Nigeria and in your present, or you are a lawmaker, are fooling you. People are fooling you. So it's so disrespectful. But all they say, please, is there any way? Because the Igbos, they are really going. They are killing the Igbos. They are even attacking I'm from Benin. I'm not I live in Nigeria, but I'm from Benin, Edo State. They are attacking the Igbo people too much that I don't know why they are attacking them more than every other part of the country. You understand me? Like that man said, if you don't know, and I believe you might have gotten some information or some influence of the information, that the military we have really, it is not Nigerian people. They are not Nigerian people. But one thing that is really questionable is that where are the Yorubas who are more fighter educated in the position of the governmental circle? Where are the other tribes? Where are they before these people have been recruited in? Why can't they talk? Because all of them are high position. They wait for it to spread. They don't care because they are high position. And the Fulanis are promising them that we will give you president, we'll give you that. If you really have the well-being of your people, why Tinubu not be a president of Oduduwa nation? Why can't you decide, okay, let me be Oduduwa nation president? If you really have the good well-being of your people, if you are not crying for personal interest. The same thing that the Igbo governors, all of them have personal interest. If they have well-being, okay, Igbo, it is true you have been fighting for this freedom. We all are fighting for it. People fight for it before they dare, but now come together. But let us go and negotiate in international country. If any country we hear our voice, let us bet with them with the oil. The same oil the Fulani are using to bet with them.
Exactly.
You bet with them with the oil. The oil is in our side. It's in our region, not in the northern region.
Now they are digging your gold, though. They are digging all your golds everywhere now. Chinese everywhere. Funny names, funny companies everywhere in your different communities. Oh, in Igbo, in Yoruba, everywhere they are there digging your gold. Before you find it now, they will start killing us again because they want to protect the gold.
You know why the Chinese are doing that?
Why? Why? Tell me.
Okay, you know the Chinese they can see and they can read future. They can read. They have seen that the country is going into breaking, that the country is going to break, and the Nigerians are owing Chinese. So they are trying to rush to get something out of it if they have to break.
So the Chinese are just trying to be smarter, like whatever they can get, whatever they can take, before all of you break away. More take out from the money we borrow you.
So please,
that makes sense. That makes sense.
We should try to negotiate with traditional country, please. We should bet with them with the Niger Delta oil, with the please, yes, please.
Thank you so much.
Should go a secret meeting. There's another thing that is really disturbing me.
Yeah.
Why is it that no governor in the northern region that always call for military, like the Igbos call for military to come and kill their people? No governor.
That's a very big question here. Why are the governors in the north not calling the military to kill the terrorists, but the Igbo governors are easy to call the military to come and kill their own?
You understand me? So I don't really know. People are even being betrayed. They are even by
look at what they did to Ekonso.
Yes, look at. You understand me?
They set him up and they murder him.
They set him up. They betray him and murder him. You understand me? Because the guy is fighting for freedom for the whole nation. For the whole.
Now for your own nation. Now Biafra is a nation now.
Yeah, it's a nation. So
thank you so much, Baba. Thank you very much for that. I like that. Are you calling from Benin or you are outside Benin for now?
No, I'm from Benin.
You are from? Oh, amazing. How is Benin today?
Bro, I just told you.
How is Obaseki and Oshiomole? It's a shame. Thank you so much, Baba. You have a good evening, okay? Nice one. I have another caller. Hello.
Hello, General.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, how you doing, sir? My name is Tim. I'm calling from Dallas, Texas.
Tim from Dallas. I'm very well, thank you. Yes. And how are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm very well. I'm doing good.
Great. You have the floor.
Okay, yes. I've been listening to what people they're saying and talking about the issues on ground. But what I have to contribute is this. We have to hit these people where it hurts them most, which is their finance, their wealth.
Right.
And just like the ongoing jihad or whatever they call it in the north. It didn't take that long before they try to look for solution for Niger Delta problem because their wealth was affected. So what they're doing now is trying to get our oil money and siphon it to the north while they make more money without their fake war they are fighting over there. So about this IPOB leader or IPOB
commander killed.
Commander that they killed is by now, I expect to be hearing that those oil pipeline at Izobe in Imo State and somewhere at Oguta, blow all those things up. Affect them, make sure that we eat them economically. That's the only way they can listen to you. If not, they'll just kill us. They'll just continue to
kill people for nothing. So what I would say, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu need to realign with, maybe I take it from those Niger Delta guys and all that, so that they can come together, form a formidable force, and deal with these people decisively. So that's what I contribute.
That's a good one. They are watching and they are listening. It's amazing. Thank you so much there, Baba. It's a good one. And you too. Let me have, I've got another caller. Hello. Good evening. Oh, the first lady, all night. How are you, ma?
I'm fine, though.
Good one. Your name and where you're calling from?
Okay, I'm blessed.
Oh, what happened? I don't know what happened to the voice. It's so low. Can you hear me?
Okay, can you hear me now?
I think I can hear you, but it's so low. The voice is so low or somehow. But yeah, don't worry. Okay. Speak on. Let's see.
Okay, in respect to what is happening in the East, this has been masterminded years ago. And the tricks they use is that they will just come and they stir up a problem, and from there, they will infect the communities and the media will write or whatever to back it up.
Yes.
Like looking at what happened during Nnamdi Kanu time, there wasn't any provocation by the IPOP members, for example. But they came and they shot a Keke driver because of 100 naira. I know Keke behaves like Okada, all of them Okada, whenever their member is affected. So from there, they had a reason to go into Faraday's Mazen Nnamdi's family to do what they wanted to do. Then again, like then they come as military people in the morning. So doing surveillance, everybody was carefree, thinking they were doing their job and all that. It's only in Nigeria you see military that is doing the work of police. So in the night, they will remove their khaki and turn to killers. So they've been killing people in their sleep. They did it in Enugu State, in Kano. People will be sleeping, they will kill them, they will target farmer headers clash. And these people were killed in their sleep. So how did it become a farmer header clash?
In the middle of the night.
They started by moving about with dagger. They said Aboki has dagger. It's normal. But if me and you carry dagger, police will come after us. Do you understand?
That's true.
And everybody keeps. So what their tactics is this: whatever they do, they will watch reaction. If people don't react, they keep doing it. When they started killing people because of 100 naira keke, or he didn't give a 100 naira taxi, no policeman was arrested, none was prosecuted, none was even fished out. They killed a guy in Benin that was to marry because of 100 naira he didn't give to police. But the governor went and compensated his family with 10 million naira. Would that bring back the life? Now, the Plateau State House of Rep member last 2 weeks or last week was saying foreign Fulani has taken their family home and renovated and they're living there. And nothing has happened. Before you know it, they start taking people's home. So I remember when I was in Abuja, I had some Hausa boys saying, Wallahi, now this house I go claim. I ran my time in Abuja. And my mind was like, how can you be claiming somebody's house? So it's the long they plan this thing. They will just come and cause confusion somewhere. Before you know it, army will come. And the governors are not helping matters. I don't know if they said they took an oath to keep people or whatever, or this 2023 they're promising them. If not a Nigeria big election, could they believe in their mind that they will win that election if they are being appointed by their party members to come and run election? Saraki don't want to talk. He's busy doing reconciliation PDP. What is all these things? So
same with Atiku. Everybody is avoiding the point. They are actually not talking about the Biafra. Thank you so much,
So what happened is that until somebody's head is fall for ground, others will learn. Because everybody is keeping quiet. Oh, it's not my region. As I speak, they are bringing in Fulani to Lagos early morning and late night. I don't know whether Yoruba people know.
We are seeing them.
They're circulating around Lagos. Why they don't want to hit Lagos? Maybe they're planning it to be their last place to hit. If people don't accept to stop agitation of Oduduwa. So everybody should wake up. All the Okada seats now, they have guns hidden under their seat. So a lot of things, they've already planned this thing and they're waiting for their whatever, the whistle to be blown for them to start working. They wanted Fulani radio sometime. Fulani understand that, but also don't understand Fulani language. And if this kind of people, they want to surround Nigeria Once they give command, they start killing at night. And before you know it, you just see what happened in Imo State. This guy was assassinated. And they brought the military camouflage and all manner of things.
Exactly.
It's ESN don't wear military camouflage.
Of course not.
Intelligence in that army. So everybody should shine their eyes and be ready, because the thing don't enter Joromi level now.
They don't enter Joromi level. Sorry, my sister. What is Joromi level? To bring her to my level, I beg.
Joromi. Everybody go shine eyes. The thing don't pass. Be careful now.
Hey, they say if the thing pass, be careful. Now run with that.
Everybody needs to wake up.
Thank you so much, my sister. God bless you. I love that. So you have a good evening, man. Okay. I have another caller. Hello.
Hello. Let me turn it down. Hello. Yeah.
Hello, sir.
My name is Dio, and I'm calling from UK.
DY from UK. You have the floor, sir.
Dio from UK.
Oh, Dio from UK. Sorry, please go on.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Basically, thank you for your great job.
Thank you, sir.
So now I just want to bring this quickly into fusion here. There's a lot of things happening in Nigeria. First of all, I want to touch on all the tribes and how we can form a synergy to make this thing work. So number one is the Yoruba people now. The Yoruba people, the problem with the Yoruba people is the religion. So when they came to Ilori with their what's it called, with their jihad, they brought the religion, right?
That's right.
So now there's two factions in Yoruba land now. There's the Christian and the Muslims. So I went to Kaduna in 2011 to start an oil business. So I was there when they re-elected Jonathan. So the Muslim were angry. Even the Yoruba Muslim were part of the people in Kaduna that were angry when they elected Yoruba. So I was living in the southern part of the Kaduna. So there was so much fight. Army were all over the roads. It was like a war zone. So people were saying, you live in the UK, what are you doing over there? Just get out of there. I said, no. Running to the airport, I'll get caught up in this shit and they can kill anybody running out of there. So what I did was we formed a formation in the house. Anybody come to the house, we're going to fight until we die. It's like I galvanized everyone in the house as a UK guy. Man, we're not going to lie down. So
at least you're not going to go down without a fight.
Yeah, exactly. So let's go to the eastern side. I don't know what the problem with the eastern people are now, right? Yeah. So the reason why I said that is like I expect them, because they're using one religion to all be information. You understand now? So they should be fighting the system. So now I think people like you should talk more about religion. Educate the Yoruba people. We need to educate them, because they're using this religion to distort our minds. That's what they're doing. So they bring in religion. So we already have two factions in the Yoruba land. So the Muslim are they're going for one Nigeria, whereas the Christian are going for. So I had so many uncles in 2015. I was telling them, why do you want to vote for Buhari? Do you know what they said?
What?
They said to me, because we want change. I said, because you want change, are you going to bring a fool there? Have you checked his antecedents? You didn't check that. I said, go and log on and find out the papers of 1983, see what he did there, and then base it on that. You can't just be saying you want a change, and anybody can come and change. It does not make sense.
Exactly.
It doesn't make sense. So now what I think, because I don't want to hold you too much, I think we have to have a synergy between the Yorubas. Even if the Muslim wants to stay aside, we have to have a synergy between the Christian Yorubas, the Igbo. But now the problem is the South. Where are they? We don't know what they're doing.
And we have to bring them to the center too. We have to bring them to the to the whole conversation. You're right.
Absolutely. Then we need the middle belt. The moment we get that, it's done. It's done for Nigeria. The middle belt, the South, form a formation with the East, and then the Yoruba Christian. If the Muslim was, I'm not saying all the Muslims are like that, because I know some. They're not.
Yeah, that's an impression I wanted to wait to finish before I quickly chip that in. Right. I have seen many people in Yoruba land who want Oduduwa Republic, and they are Muslims. They are even using their platforms, right, to preach about it. I've seen so many other Christians churches who have also used their platform, by the way, to talk about this.
They're coming around now.
Exactly. So we have to keep doing what we are doing. Go on.
Yeah, when I was in Kaduna, the Yorubas there that are Muslim, they will not speak Yoruba to you, even though they can speak it fluently. They were speaking Hausa. I was like, what the heck is this? How can you be ashamed of where you come from? So all of them will be wearing all these barbaric garb. Like, you can't even tell the difference. So I one time, one of the Hausa people spoke Hausa to me. I said, I don't understand. I said, how can you be in the north and you don't understand? You can't be in the north. I said, fuck off. I'm not from over here. Are you fucking mad? Don't fucking talk to me. So when I changed the accent for him, so he knew that this one is not one of us. So he came around, he started smiling. You understand? I said, oh, okay, you're not from here. I said, don't talk to me that. I don't have to speak your language.
People have to lose their identity. Like, why do we have to lose our identity to belong?
Yeah, exactly. Maiyegun, they distort this Yoruba people's mind, especially people from Oshogbo, those areas, the Ilorin people. I don't know what's wrong with them. They're aligning with them. So now to break that is going to be a big problem. So we need to educate these Muslims that your tribe should come first before the religion. You were first a Yoruba before you became a Muslim. So your tribe first. Fight for your tribe, not the religion.
Thank you, man. Thank you so much, Dad.
Now we have to form a synergy. So, Maiyegun, please, if you can educate people,
we will keep doing it.
Let's forget the religion. Forget the religion. Let's fight for the tribe and make Nigeria work. Thank you very much, my
guy. Have a good one, Dayo. All right. Thank you so much. This is going to be my, Dayo is going to be my last caller. I was saying DY to Dayo. Dayo was like, no, Dayo. I was like, DY. I said, no, Dayo. I was just trying to be, I like that. I like his class too. To everyone who phoned in. You remember, always remember this. We did well tonight, right? I spoke for half an hour and you took over. So we're able to have many people who called in tonight. We'll do it again. But don't forget why we started this program tonight. Nigeria is a place where the conspiracy to kill everyone who is asking for referendum or freedom, criminalize them and call them terrorists, is growing. This is growing in Nigeria because they see those who are asking for independence, those who are asking for self-determination as enemies of Nigeria, while those who are killing the people in the name of jihad to Islamize Nigeria. And I keep telling people, see, every day the truth is coming out. People are beginning to see that if religion is what the North is using to deceive our Southern brothers and sisters, well, it won't be for long, because it is now obvious that the Southern, for example, our Southern brothers and sisters in Islam, they will never support anything that has to do with bloodshed, killing of people because of what they say or what they do, even if they offend you in the name of Allah. Yes, they have read all those that did. They have read about all those books that says that if you insult Allah, you should be beheaded and all of that. They have read about jihad, but they are Yorubas. They are not bloodthirsty criminals. People who want to see other people burnt and killed. So this brainwashing of a thing was political, but because they want to identify with their Muslim brothers and sisters, and they will identify with them and support them, not to support their terrorism. No Yoruba Muslim will be bold to come out and tell you that he supported jihad, that you should kill innocent people and call them infidel. There is no Yoruba Muslim that will do that. Yes, we do have fanatics. We do have those who probably are extremists too. Yes, we do. But I can tell you this with 1,000,000%, with all the confidence in me, that if you meet a Yoruba Muslim, no matter how strong his or her position is on everything, how rigid, how kind of fixated they are, take this from me, they will never have the mind of killing. They don't even have it. You know why? I was actually raised as a Muslim. I went to the Quranic school. Yeah, I come from a family where you have Christians, Muslims, and they're animists, and those who don't believe in anything at all. Yeah. So I grew up where my great-grandmother was a Muslim. My grandfather was a Muslim. And I, myself, was sent to a Quranic school where I did my walima. I'm so terrible at it, and I don't want you to judge me with that because I'm so terrible at it. I was considered as somebody who will never really turn out good because, but there was no extremism. There was no terrorism. We all sit together during the Ileya time. I will go about and visit my friends during Ileya. Yeah, all the Salah, everything, because that's what we do. You eat in the same bowl, you drink the same beer. Even when you go there, they will say, if you want to drink beer, go and open that drum. Odo-Ogbolu is where I grew up in. And when you talk about Ileya, it's a big event in Odo-Ogbolu. There was nothing that has to do with, you are an infidel. You must be beheaded. You must be killed. You must be do this or that. When we read about them killing people in the north, we always imagine, how are they doing that? Now, the same northern Nigeria are now defending terrorists who are shooting and killing people, kidnapping and raping women, raping children, selling children off as slaves, as sex slaves. These are these are things you will never find with any Yoruba Muslim. So don't mistake that at all. And when you come about, Maiyegun, you just insulted Muhammad. A Yoruba Muslim will tell you that you are going to the Jahannama. Jahannama is hellfire. Nobody is going to say you deserve to be hung, to be killed, to be stoned to death. These were things that you will never find in Yoruba land. But they are bringing them to us. They are radicalizing our children. They are putting money into our schools, radicalizing our children, making them begin to fight for hijab, making them to begin to fight for this and that. All these strange things are beginning to erode our culture, our own tradition, something that makes you who you are. Are you a Muslim? Go to the mosque. You will hear people, they will say, don't play in that area. Alhaji always pray there. All of you, don't go there. All of you, don't touch that thing. Alhaji always uses it to pray. Meanwhile, as you have Alhaja in the house, you also have a deaconess, you have deacon, you have their son and daughter who are pastors and pastor misses. Everybody will meet together. On the day that Alhaji is doing Ileya, that Alhaji's son, who is the pastor, will be the one to buy the cow for Alhaji to kill on Salah day. Another Alhaji's children, who are probably like Muslim too, they don't drink, they don't smoke, they don't do anything, but they have friends. They will still fill up the tank. So they will fill up the drum for all of us with the drink. Because why would I come to your place and you tell me that I can't drink? What kind of religion is that? Nobody will come to your house. I am from Yoruba land. That's how we grew up. On Christmas Day, families will be saving money to buy new clothes for their children, not because they have been to church for the past 360 days. But on Christmas Day, they will save money. They are preparing. Everybody is getting ready. You will see Ustaz. You will see Usman. You will see Abdul. You will see all these Muslim children. They will go in there and eat Christmas chicken. There is nobody that is discriminating. That's who we are. But today, these Salafists, these terrorists in government, they call us infidels, dirty people, including you. And they want you to defend them. So if you see any Yoruba Muslim anywhere defending this Janjaweed, these terrorists, or defending Buhari, is doing it for two reasons. One, out of his ignorance, or because of his belly, because of what he's going to eat, what he's going to fill his stomach with, or what he's going to feed his family with. He's not doing it out of any genuinity. There is no Yoruba Muslim that you will see that will support terrorism. And with the way Nigeria is right now, you will find every Yoruba son and daughter. I'm not going to address them as Muslim or Christians now. If you are a Yoruba son and daughter, you know the right thing to do. You will defend the land. When they bring the war, we'll give it back to them. It doesn't matter if they want to tag us anything. They are not doing it in our interest. They want to kill us. They are killing us. They want us to keep quiet. Forget it. We won't keep quiet. So religion won't play any role. We are going to continue to distill the mind of the people, to continue to reformat the mind of our people, that when they get caught up, when we box them to the corner, when we chase them down to the pit, and try to bury them. They will try to play us the politics of a religion, politics of a tribe, politics of other divisions. Of course, Yoruba people, we are not homogeneous people. We have other tribes, other ethnic groups inside Yoruba ourselves. But we have one thing in common. It is our language. It is our culture. Something that brings us together as a people, Yoruba people. That supersedes all the religion, because religion is private. A Yoruba man knows that his religion is his relationship. His relationship with his God. Do you understand that now? So when they bring this war, when they bring it as they have brought it, when we are going to push it back, for those who are pushing it back, we will not use that religion as our banner. And like every other caller said, of course, we all have to do it ourselves. We will not wait for people who already contributed to our worsening situation. We will do it ourselves, but we need to educate ourselves. More education. I'm not tired, by the way. Not even when I have all of you who will never see. I mean, we never stop supporting and giving your support to Maiyegun. So what excuse would I have to help shape the mind of those that will join us to push for what is rightly ours without any fear or favor or any kind of prejudice? I am ready. As long as I live, as long as I breathe, as long as I can talk and you can hear me, I will not stop until we get enough people educated and enlightened that will form the army to chase the marauders away. That won't be too much to ask. Thank you so much. Some people are telling me that I was reading in the comments where they said Imo State House of Assembly was on fire. I haven't confirmed that. But you know, when I do confirm and I come back here to report that to every one of you, I always make it much interesting, because it will come with detailed information on that. Before they start tagging the IPOB members as the reason why Imo State House of Assembly was burned, let's confirm it first. Okay. Chrissy, a 9-minute super chat. Thank you very much for your super sticker. I'm about to round up, but thank you. My eyes caught that. So to every one of you, I will see you again tomorrow. If you have the time, join me. But listen, we can't always have 2,000, 1,000 plus people joining Maiyegun live, and only 300, 400 of you actually have the time to give that thumb up. If you haven't given one yet, right, you can give me that thumb up under this video. It's called the engagement, okay? Share it. Subscribe to my channel. If you haven't already, okay? I'm going to see you some other time. Until then, stay safe, and one love. Good night.
Súnrakì Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ Súnrakì Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́ Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì Maiyegun ti dé. Pẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì Maiyegun ti dé. Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì Maiyegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú Maiyegun máa bí. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ Súnrakì Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀ Súnrakì Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ Súnrakì. Maiyegun ti dé gbogbo.